Hi guys. So, of course, I haven't made a video in a while. Um, ooh, so I'm reflecting on a few things. Um, as you know, I always say that I'm not perfect. There's things in my life that I need to perfect, or I need the help of the Lord to perfect. And so, examining myself is what I've been doing these days. And to be honest, um, bumps and bruises or whatever the case is throughout the process, but nevertheless, I'm still standing. Thank Jesus. So, I'm making this video in reference to just being who the Lord has chosen me and created me to be. So, with that being said, I was having lunch with a friend today, and I was basically reflecting on, and excuse the pause because I'm really wanting to acknowledge the Lord in this so I can get help so that I can say what needs to be said and leave out what needs to be left out. But so okay, reflecting on something that someone said to me. I remember saying to someone one day, I said, I wonder sometimes why people repel away from me, and what out of that, what helped me understand the reason was this, right? So the ministry that I go to, I have an awesome man of God over us. And he has taught us to stand on the word, pertaining to our lives and every situation in our lives, not to allow people to treat us any kind of way, stand for the word and use the word in our own personal situations to stand on as well, because basically you can never fail or go wrong when you're using the word, right? So, with that being said, there was an incident that occurred where our kids play basketball, and something took place, and one of the ministers, who's the coach of the team, took a stand, right? And out of what conspired after the story was told, my pastor in turn said to us, he said that it wasn't us that the people didn't like per se, it was the word that we stand on and that we believe in, right? Which helped me understand some of the reason why people compel away from me. By no means am I taking pride in the fact that I can be bold for the Lord. To be honest, I feel like I can be even bolder. But in the boldness that I do stand on, I notice that I have opposition from people where people either don't like me or they separate themselves from me due to the fact that I stand on what I believe, which is the word, right? So the reason why I decided to make this video is to encourage others, you know, in the best way that I can, using my life as an example, right? So, with that being said, I guess I can say that out of that, no, the Lord knows now that I understand better than I understood before. So, as I was saying in the beginning of the video, I was having lunch with a friend, and while I'm at lunch, someone that I knew past tense, or I know them, but someone that I used to associate myself with past tense walked past. And they said to me that such and such was at the table where they were on their way to. So I went to go say hello because I hadn't seen them in a while. And I do love them. And we had a situation in our friendship that caused that person to repel away from me, right? And so I went to say hi just to show love because, time has passed. For me, it's under the bridge, it's over with, it's forgiven, forgotten, and so on and so forth. So I went to say hello to get kind of a coldness from the person, right? So I'm going to say I feel like the Lord led me to go back after the fact. I went back to ask them, basically, what was it that caused you to repel away? And so they gave me the reason. I can't say that I have complete and utter peace with it, but if that's how they feel and that's what they think, that's fine. But what blessed me was that I understood that really what it was the boldness that I stood on, regardless of how they see it or how they may equate it. That's really what it was. And it's like I'm saying that to you all to say that one of the things my pastor would tell us, that when we stand on the word, as the scripture says, we're going to suffer persecution. Persecution comes in all forms, all forms, all forms. Even if it means that you will sometimes have to stand alone. But if you're standing on the word, you're never standing alone. You may not stand with people, but you will always have the Lord as your defense. I I came into the word unknowing the power of the word, unknowing what to expect from the word and what it would offer me and how it would change me. I can say that in my younger years, I guess you could say I was feisty and I was bold. The only thing that happened is the Lord took it and he is in turn using it for his good. So I just want to say this to those who are standing on the word. Never allow separation from people, ridicule, or anything to stop you from standing on the word that you believe in. And I would pray that that word is Jesus. I'm not going to say that there hasn't been times where it has bothered me, but I guess the bothering is not understanding why. And now that I understand, I can continue on and not let it bother me or affect me in any way, knowing that there's a blessing in it. Anytime people reject you because you stand on the word or you're standing for Jesus or you implement it in your life, there is a blessing. I mean, what greater companion or friendship or love to have than the love of Jesus, especially if he's blessing and he's standing with you because you choose to stand for him and you choose to choose him over anything and everybody. So with that being said, short video, it's love, and I just wanted to put it out there because it's like I think sometimes people think you need them in your life in order for your life to flourish. That not be true. I'm not saying that the Lord won't use people to be a blessing or use them to bring some type of joy in your life or whatever the case is, but ultimately any good thing comes from the Lord. So I just want to encourage you. It doesn't matter who doesn't like you. It doesn't matter who rejects you. It doesn't matter who is in opposition against what you choose to stand on, especially if it's the word. You continue on in that which is good and be encouraged and know that the Lord loves you and that he will support you even when people won't. So that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. I pray that you're being blessed. And for those of you who you are challenged by your choice of belief. If you are wondering which direction to go in, I met a woman who basically was saying that she was once for Christ. And there again, people was what caused her to repel away from him. And my words to her was, don't allow people to pull you away from him because he didn't do anything to you. Not anything bad anyway. The only thing that the Lord will do is that which is good for you. I'm not saying that bad is not allowed to come to you, but even in the bad, it works out for your good if the Lord is in your favor. So Romans 10:9-10 is the way to salvation. Choose Jesus, because in every opposition, every obstacle in your life, every bridge that you have to cross, every door that needs to be open, every lack of understanding that you have, he will definitely be the bridge crosser, the door opener, the door shutter at times, the one that will stand with you in opposition if you're doing what's right. Jesus is everything. He's everything, and he will supply everything that you need if you trust and you love him. I know that I need to work on my relationship to be closer, to be more obedient, so that I can be even more blessed. And I understand that. And with that understanding, it's not a confession, it's a walk. It's what I put in my actions. So with that being said, in the process of being worked on and learning to do better and then applying it to my life, I still want to share with people what could help them, because I understand that Jesus is the ultimate source of life. He is everything that we need, everything that we will ever want or desire. He's it. And I don't care what people say or what they say about me or how they feel or think. If they are against the word, then they definitely are against me. But if they are against me, then they are against the word, as long as I'm in the word and I remain in the word and I'm standing on the word. So I have no concern, because if the word is my defense, if the word is my refuge, I'm protected and there's nothing they can do that will harm me. So be blessed, guys. I love you. Until next time, be encouraged and stand on the word. Have a blessed day. Bye.